Hi, Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to everyone. Today we will learn about Chapter 1, Science Form 2, Biodiversity. Okay, and for Chapter 1, Biodiversity, Science Form 2, we have two content standards. 1.1, Diversity of Organism, and 1.2, Classification of Organism. Let's discuss about 1.1, Diversity of Organism first. 1.1 Diversity of Organisms, kepelbagaian organisma. Did you know that our country Malaysia is one of the 12 mega biodiversity countries in the world? The equatorial climate of Malaysia makes it a very ideal habitat for a variety of organisms. Can you name the animals and plants shown in photograph 1.1? Diversity of animals and plants in Malaysia. Tahukah anda negara kita Malaysia merupakan salah satu daripada 12 buah negara mega biodiversity di dunia. Keadaan di Malaysia yang beriklim khatulistiwa menjadikannya habitat yang sangat sesuai bagi pelbagai jenis organisma. Bolehkah anda namakan haiwan dan tumbuhan yang ditunjukkan dalam gambar foto 1.1? Okey, yang penting Malaysia beriklim khatulistiwa. Okey. Seterusnya kita tengok. Okey. What is biodiversity? The diversity of organisms, whether microorganisms, animals or plants, is known as biodiversity. Biodiversity exists as a result of the diversity of habitat and climate. Different organisms have different characteristics, right, which enable them to adapt and thrive independently in their respective habitats. Okay, so look at the camel. The camel lives in desert. All right, this is polar region. The penguin. All right, this is soil and sea. All right, the animals, okay, in their own habitats. Okay, so this is the diverse organisms in different habitats. Pelbagai organisma yang tinggal di habitat berbeza. Alright. Apakah biodiversity? Kepelbagaian organisma, sama ada organisma, haiwan atau tumbuhan disebut sebagai biodiversity. Biodiversity wujud akibat kepelbagaian habitat dan cuaca. Organisma yang berbeza mempunyai ciri-ciri yang berbeza untuk menyesuaikan diri dan bermandiri di habitat masing-masing. Okey. The importance of biodiversity. Biodiversity is a priceless treasure and a legacy of nature which should be preserved. Can you list down some of the importance of biodiversity based on photograph 1.3? Okey, kepentingan biodiversity. Biodiversity merupakan khazanah yang tidak ternilai dan warisan alam semula jadi yang harus dikekalkan. Bolehkah anda senaraikan beberapa kepentingan biodiversity berdasarkan gambar foto 1.3? Okay, the first one, as sources of food, sumber makanan. Animals and plants supply food to humans. Okay, haiwan dan tumbuhan membekalkan pelbagai sumber makanan kepada manusia. And number 2, balance in nature, keseimbangan alam. Cycle of nutrients, pollination and interaction between organisms create balance in nature. Alright, kita nutrien, pendebungaan dan interaksi antara organisma mewujudkan keseimbangan alam. Okey, yang kedua, keseimbangan alam, balance in nature. Okey, number 3, recreational places, tempat rekreasi. Areas that are rich in biodiversity can be developed as recreational places. Okey, kawasan yang kaya dengan biodiversity boleh dibangunkan sebagai tempat rekreasi. Okey, kita tengok lagi. Okay, number 4, medical. Herbs are widely used in the manufacture of medicines and cosmetics. Okay, perubatan. Tumbuhan herba digunakan secara meluas dalam pembuatan ubat-ubatan dan kosmetik. Okay, then number 5, raw materials for industries. Bahan mentah industri. Okay, timber, bamboo and rattan are examples of forest products which are used to make musical instruments, furniture and to build buildings. Kayu balak, buluh dan rotan ialah contoh hasil hutan yang digunakan untuk membuat alat muzik, perabot serta membina bangunan. Okay, dan akhir sekali untuk pendidikan, education. Humans increase knowledge and create new technology through scientific research on microorganisms, animals and plants. Okay, manusia mengembangkan ilmu pengetahuan dan mencipta teknologi terkini melalui penyelidikan saintifik terhadap mikroorganisma, haiwan dan tumbuhan. Okay. Seterusnya, kita tengok pengurusan biodiversity secara berkesan. Effective biodiversity management. Alright. It cannot be denied that we need raw materials such as timber for development. Nevertheless, deforestation activities need to be controlled to preserve our biodiversity from extinction. Okay. Paragraph 1.4, deforestation activities cause animals to lose their habitat and food sources. Okay. So what methods can we use to maintain and conserve biodiversity? Biodiversity can be maintained and conserved by banning the killing of threat of endemic and endangered animals and plants through the Wildlife Protection Act 1972, protecting the habitat through creating national parks, marine parks, forest reserves and wildlife sanctuaries. And number 3, undertaking reproductive programs such as seedling nurseries to help with reforestation and turtle hatcheries. Okay. Look at science info here. An endemic species is a species that lives in clusters within a restricted habitat in a specific location. Okay. Examples of endemic plants and animals in Malaysia include Rafflesia, pitcher plant, leatherback turtle, Malayan tiger and the Borneo pygmy elephant. Okay, that's an endemic species. Alright. Pengurusan biodiversity secara berkesan memang tidak dapat dinafikan bahawa kita memerlukan bahan mentah seperti kayu balak untuk tujuan pembangunan. Namun demikian, aktiviti penyahutanan perlu dikawal untuk memelihara biodiversity kita daripada kepupusan. Okey, apakah kaedah-kaedah untuk memelihara biodiversity? Biodiversity boleh dipelihara dengan mengharamkan pembunuhan atau pemerdagangan haiwan dan tumbuhan yang endemik dan terancam melalui Akta Perlindungan Hidupan Liar 1972. Melindungi habitat dengan mewujudkan taman negara, taman laut, hutan simpan dan santuari hidupan liar dipelihara melalui program pembiakan seperti tapak semayan anak-anak benih untuk membantu penghutanan semula dan pusat penetasan penyu. Okay. The methods of biodiversity conservation can be classified as in situ conservation and ex situ conservation. Langkah pemulihan biodiversity boleh dikelaskan kepada pemeliharaan in situ dan pemeliharaan ex situ. In situ conservation preserves the species within their natural habitat, such as in national parks, permanent forest reserves and marine parks. Pemeliharaan in situ mengekalkan spesies di habitat asal seperti taman negara, hutan simpan kekal dan taman laut. Manakala for ex situ conservation, on the other hand, preserves the species outside of their natural habitat, such as in zoos and botanical parks. Pemeliharaan ex situ pula mengekalkan spesies di luar habitat asal seperti di zoo dan taman botani. Okey. Khususnya kita lihat soalan-soalan. Okey, formative practice 1.1. Number 1, what is biodiversity? Number 2, how does biodiversity contribute to the economy? Number 3, what is an endemic species? Give 2 ways to preserve and conserve endemic species. And number 4, give examples of endangered species in Malaysia. Nombor 1, apakah maksud biodiversity? Nombor 2, bagaimanakah biodiversity dapat menjana ekonomi? Nombor 3, apakah maksud spesies endemik? Berikan 2 kaedah untuk memelihara dan memelihara spesies endemik. Nombor 4, berikan beberapa contoh spesies yang terancam di Malaysia. Okey, setakat itu sahaja untuk sains tingkatan 2 pada kali ini. Sekian. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.